Welcome to Coach's Corner. Chase the Horseman Horsley here alongside with the assistant coach, Coach Brendan Howard. And Coach, first up, kind of walk me through that Northwest College game.
They're a good team. They run their stuff well, and it came down to the end. So, a couple calls didn't go our way, but ultimately it's up to us. We can't beat ourselves. We had a couple times we could have ended it or put it out of reach, but ultimately we didn't do that. So it's on us. People say what they want.
First half, what was that conversation like at halftime? You're down 37-23. All of a sudden, you start making that comeback, and in that first half, right there at the end, gain some momentum. Then in the second half, go 32 to a 9 run. But first half, how did that conversation go at halftime?
Just got to play better defense. We were giving up 55% from the field first half, and just weren't guarding. Second half, I thought we came out with much more intensity, and got to do that both halves though. Our guys have the capability to play really good defense, and they've shown that. We just got to be able to put two halves together and do it.
So when we go and look at this season so far, obviously, you're 2-2 in conference play now. In that case, when you've got Laramie County Community College coming up this week, what do you guys need to do to shut out the crowd in Cheyenne?
Just got to play, man. Stick to what we know, do what we do, and worry about ourselves. We can't control who's all going to be there, what refs are going to do, what the other team's going to do. The only thing we can control is ourselves, what we have, and what we got planned. So, it's kind of, it's pretty simple, but it's hard in the same way. You just got to be able to just be disciplined and stick to your guns on what you're doing.
One of the things that I've kind of noticed is rebounding, it feels like, has been a big factor. There were multiple times where Northwest College came away with 3 or 4 different rebounds, not boxing out in that case. Have you guys worked on that at practice?
Yeah, we've worked on it, and a lot of it's just, the guys know it's effort, tired, because our rotation's pretty short right now, but got to dig deep. But those are winning plays. So, and good things in life, which stuff like winning, as long as with every other good thing in life, doesn't come easy. You just got to go out and get it sometimes.
Well, let's kind of move to some positive things. Jaden Smith, he comes from off the bench to now being a starter for a few of these games now. What have you seen from him that it's kind of jumped him up to where he's at now?
Just the way he's playing. He's playing within himself, knows what he can do, and he works on the things he can't do. And big thing with him, he's really stepping up as a leader, being more vocal. And I think that's a big part of it. He's getting more comfortable taking on that role, and he just works really, really hard and does what he's asked. And, he holds himself to a high standard too.
All right, so Ali Topo, we're going to talk with him here in a moment. So let's kind of dive a little deeper with him. When he comes into the game, obviously a lot of his job is, get the boards, make sure that you're boxing out in those cases. What have you seen from him so far?
He's got a positive attitude, comes ready to work every day, so you can't complain. He's always got a smile on his face. Works really, really hard and tries to always do what you ask.
And then Joe Sawyer, this is his first big official year here playing with you guys. He was a red shirt last year, so this year, he's got the freshman-sophomore track, so he's still got 2 more years to play in that case. When you look at his play style, what kind of role have you guys tried to implement for him?
Joe, hard to say what we got with roles and stuff because, it's always changing. Some guys are hot some days, some guys are hot a different day. But Joe's done a really good job of kind of being a locker room leader in that aspect. All the guys respect him. He comes ready to work every day. He leads by example. And he's helped win some games for us too. Lake Region, him and Chris came and helped in. Then our 2 conference wins just came in big, huge too. So, Joe's kind of, whatever we ask him to do, he kind of just does. And sometimes taller, sometimes it's kind of more in his wheelhouse, but never complains. Kind of always just does what we ask.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to talk with Joe and Ollie when we come back here with more of Coach's Corner. And welcome back here with Coach's Corner. Chase the Horseman Horsley alongside here with Ollie Topo. And Ollie, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Also, I like that last name.
Yeah.
How did do you know the origin of the name or anything?
Is from my ethnic. Back home, we got a lot of ethnies, Bozo fishermen.
Okay,
Yeah.
so People are obviously going to wonder here real fast, where are you from, and how did you get here to Gillette?
So basically, I'm from Mali, West Africa. I went to school in Utah for 2 years and nearly find out with my high school games and contact me. You know,
Yeah.
that's how I found Gillette.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
we're blessed to have you here in Gillette. And were you excited to come play here? You know, at great facilities.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything fine. I like here, but the only thing is not cool enough. The cold.
The cold, a little too cold for you, huh?
Oh my gosh, so freezing. Sometimes I just want to
Yeah.
stay in my room.
Yeah. You know what's so what's cold to you?
I stay here. Utah
Well,
is not that cold.
What would you say, like, degrees wise?
-2 to go into 7, those kind of.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say like 30, 40, somewhere around. I was like, come on, man. No, my friends back in Oklahoma, they would be like, oh man, this is so cold, and it's 30 degrees, and I'm like, I'm wearing shorts now. It used to be that way. I used to be like, man, this is cold. Now I've gotten used to it. Now I'm in, wearing shorts, maybe a hoodie.
Yeah.
Just enjoying the weather. So, have you been enjoying the snow?
Nah, I don't like snow.
You don't like snow?
Nah, the day snow, just stay in my room.
Yeah?
We got nothing to do, just stay in my room.
You guys don't practice on snow days?
Yeah, we do, but like soon I
So
get
until
out,
then, you're just kind of
just put
chilling.
my audio on, run, get in, run, get in. You know, I don't have time for.
You're like, I don't have time for this. I'm
Yeah.
not dealing with snow. I'm gonna take a
Too
nap.
freezing. Yeah.
So you stay in your room. So do you are you playing do you play video games? Or are you just like sleeping? Are you reading? Are you doing homework?
Yeah, sometimes if I got homework to do, I do those. But I really like to watch a show, movies.
Watch a show? What
Yeah.
show are you watching right now?
Right now I'm watching Blacklist.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a tough show. It's
Tough show?
It's a tough show. There's a lot of different things going on right now, you know.
Yeah.
Those kind of show, I love those. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, so tell us a little bit about West Africa. What have been the differences from here in the United States than there, maybe playing basketball or anything on those sorts?
So it's a lot of different. First of all, like the basketball back there is, I can't say it's more harder because like we don't have inside court. We always play outside.
Mm-hmm.
Some started playing like at 3 noon until 8. Different team. Like it's only one court, but it's a lot of different teams. We call club. You know, it's a club. We got like 3 different grade, different time they can practice.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot of different way. Like, but here is more better. I can say it's good experience. Help me understand the plays, how to be in the court, all those kind of stuff.
Yeah. When you kind of look at it, or I'm kind of curious. So were you guys practicing outside, rain, sleet, snow, whatever? Like I don't think you got snow
Nah,
out
snow
there,
there,
but
just
but the rain and in the heat,
Yeah.
you guys were practicing out there.
Yeah, as soon as the raining start, we just stop and that's over next day. But
Gotcha. So if it
this-
starts raining, you put it up.
We put it up. But
Gotcha.
with the sun, we don't care. Just go in.
You're just playing ball.
Yeah, just playing ball.
How many pickup games a day do you think you probably played?
There?
Yeah.
A lot. Because like I start
Sun
playing.
up to sundown?
Yeah, sun up, sundown, like 3, 4 game.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Now, we normally, like, for pickup games, we just go to, like, 15 or 20.
Yeah.
Do you play, like, full games, or are you just doing, like, oh, we're going up to 15, we're going up to 20? How did all that work out?
Yeah, we do. It's like a same row, 15, 20.
15, 20 in the same situation?
Same situation.
Gotcha. Okay, so tell us a little bit about Utah. I mean, you go there, you play high school basketball there.
Yeah.
I mean, what were the things that you kind of learned out there in Utah in the high school area?
So, Utah, I can say, first of all, it's a cool place. It's cold there, but it's not here. A lot of people, the people like. I feel like they like people. You know, you feel me? They love people and anything in the school. My school is like little school. It's
Okay.
not that big. It's like 1,000 people in it, but it's not that big. And the basketball was new program there, but we wasn't playing like high level like grand section all those tournament. We was playing national tournament those kind of stuff. But I can say I had experience there. I learned some stuff. You know, playing in Africa, West Africa, and come playing the US is a lot of different. We're not even playing same size. FIBA rules and US rule is different.
Really?
Yeah, it's really different. Back home, we are like kind of do two big men at the same time, but here, you know, you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky a little bit.
Was there any like actual like different like maybe a shot clock rule, maybe a
Yeah,
timeout rule? How?
yeah.
What
The
was all
shot
that
clock,
like?
yeah, the shot clock is 24,
Okay.
but here 30. That's different, and is the timeout. I think the timeout stuff are same. It's not a lot of different, but they keep changing. Sometimes it change, sometimes come same stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know, yo,
It's understandable. So,
yeah.
all right, let's kind of dive into this team. I mean, you come into, this is a pretty much a brand new team. I mean, only a few returners with Syed Sayed
Yep.
and Joe Sawyer. I mean, he was a redshirt freshman last year. So, when you look at this team so far, what have you kind of learned?
So this team, the thing I learned about it, I think like we have good connection right now. Before I wasn't feel like be on the team, but right now I feel like all the team are together. We communicated, like we spend the time together. The team getting more better. Yeah, I think that's good.
So, you think team chemistry has kind of
Yeah.
evolved a lot
Yeah,
more
we're
now?
trying to keep building. You know. Yeah.
Now, is there anything like so far this year that has been kind of like some downsides, maybe in the physical type of game that, you guys have really needed to work on that's gotten better so far?
Yeah, we on the defense side, we have sometimes we getting bad team defense. You know, to help. Sometimes you guarding your guy, you go help someone not helping you. Those kind of stuff. We've been like in trouble a little bit, but we've been keep working on it and watch a film, see our mistake, who was supposed to be there, those kind of stuff. But I think we're getting more better on it too. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, we've got, the road game coming up this week against Laramie County Community College. What do you need to do to help your team out, to be that role player, to help you guys get the job done this week?
So on that game, I think the only thing I have to do, make sure I get a lot of rebound, helping my team, get some block shot, finishing, all those stuff. That's the biggest thing I have to focus on it. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Ali, before we get you out of here, we got to know what that pregame meal is for you.
If I have a game, I never eat like. Sometimes they took us to Subway to get a sandwich pre-meal, but I don't like eat before the game because if I eat, I can't run. I'm like lost a little bit, I just like imagine I have game at 12. I can just have something like not heavy food at 9, something like that, and I'm done. I can't.
Really?
If I force myself eating sandwich or any stuff, I'm lost. I can't jump. I can't run. That's my style.
Interesting. All right. Well, do you drink anything or
Nah, just water. Fine.
just water?
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, Ali, we really appreciate your time here for joining us here on Coach's Corner, and
Yes,
best
sir.
of luck throughout the rest of the season.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
More
Yep.
to come here with Coach's Corner. We'll be back here with more after this.
Yep.
And welcome back here with Coach's Corner. Chase the Horseman Horsley here alongside with Joe Sawyer. And Joe, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing well. All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you come into Gillette? Where, why did you come to Gillette? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I'm from Cheyenne. I went to Central High School down there and then was selected for the Wyoming-Montana All-Star Game, which is coached by Coach Neri. And then, so I didn't have really a plan for what I was going to do exactly for the next year, and then came up here with Coach Neri, and then Jefferson was the assistant coach, and he was kind of telling me to come here and stuff, and then built that relationship with Coach Neri, and then ended up committing 2 weeks after that.
Perfect.
Getting in touch
Awesome.
with them.
Well, you can also learn more about him on the, the first Coaches Show, I believe?
Yeah.
So we dive a little bit more in
Yeah.
depth on that. So we won't dive too much into that. But what have you seen so far from this team? I mean, you guys started off a little rough, and then falling this past weekend to Northwest College by 2 free throws. You guys are 9-10 on the year, second conference loss. I mean, what are you seeing so far from this team?
I think we definitely starting to come together more, learn how to play with each other, and we're been able to deal with adversity good, and like starting to grow like that. Realize we're a pretty resilient group. Like, had a couple games down at half, then we come back in the second half, go on a run, make it a game. So we just gotta play a complete game now, where we don't dig ourselves that hole. So.
Yeah, I mean, we got to talk about that first half. I mean, that first half, I mean, it was a definite spot that you guys didn't want to be in. It was 37-23, and you guys were on that downcharge. You guys started making that comeback, and there at the end of the first half, do you think that carried momentum heading to the second half, or where do you think that kind of split off at?
Yeah, definitely. Just towards the end of the first half, we could feel like, just throughout the whole first half, we were like, we definitely shouldn't be down this much. We can play. We should be winning this right now. So it's just that type of mentality to just stick together and not split apart and just come out in that second half ready to go on a run.
And then all of a sudden, you guys went on a 32-9 run, which that was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen that in a long time, except per quarter. It's not for a whole half.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever done that maybe in your high school basketball or anything like that?
My senior night, we were playing Natrona, and we were down like 20 in the first quarter, and we ended up coming back and winning in overtime. So
wow,
that was a crazy game. We had to come back from that, but 32-9 run. That's pretty wicked.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I was sitting over here and I was like, what in the world is going on?
Yeah.
I mean, but that just showed the adversity that you guys have, like the drive that you guys want to, get those wins here.
Yeah, no, definitely. Now we just gotta start the game like that and just have a complete game doing that, and be doing that off the rip and make it a lot easier for sure.
Right. Now, obviously, you're kind of like a veteran here. I mean, this is your first full official year actually playing, redshirt last year. So when you look at this team, what are some similarities, maybe differences from last year's team to this year's team?
I'd say, obviously, we were more experienced last year. We had like 6 guys coming back, and then we had some transfers coming in. So this year we got 9 freshmen, so everyone's new to the whole JUCO thing pretty much, just college basketball as a whole. So that's just been the biggest thing we're trying to learn with, but it's also a cool experience because we're all like peers in that way, just learning together and that type of thing.
Yeah, and that's kind of the cool part as well, because, I mean, you guys do get to learn as one, and then because you redshirt last year, it means you get to come back next year as well, too. So you get to keep the same guys all throughout. Do you think that might help you in the long run?
Oh, definitely, yeah, and just being able to have some people coming over from this year to next year is going to be a big help for sure, just having that chemistry already and just having an idea of what the culture needs to be and the intensity and stuff.
So we look at Jabe Batchley, and then we also look at Rashad McCormick and the way that they've been playing. What have you seen out of their 2 play styles that's kind of helped you guys get to where you're at?
Yeah, man. I've been seeing GB attack a lot more lately, which is really good because he's always been a great pass-first type of guy. He's always looking for his teammates, but we've been trying to get him attack more, and he's had some really good games. And he's someone that impacts a lot of things, like he's blocking shots, getting assists, getting rebounds, that type of thing. And then he can put the ball in the hoop pretty good too, go by people easily. And then Rashad, he's tough to stop. Like if you're one-on-one with him, it's going to be a bucket for sure. So, and he just draws so much attention too, and that creates opportunities for everyone on the floor because your man's going to help. You get a back cut, you're open at the three. So, yeah, he just draws a lot of attention for sure.
Now we got to talk about the man who technically I would say is probably in your rival high school situation, coming out of Laramie, Jaden Smith. I mean, he comes from, from a bench role to now getting some starts. I mean, what have you seen from his progression to really kind of evolve him to where he's at right now?
Yeah, Jaden's a hooper, man. He's just been, just first year in college, he was just learning how to do everything still, and then now he's just building that confidence, and he's tough to stop going downhill. Guarded him for 4 years in high school, so know what that's like. He's just super athletic, smart, high IQ player, and just good on defense too.
Awesome. Well, let's kind of switch gears for a moment, okay? So the last time I asked you was your pregame drink, pregame meal, so we're not going to ask that same question. What are some of hobbies that you like to do?
I like to golf a lot. It's tough during this time of year, of course, in Wyoming especially, but during the summer and a little bit of spring and fall, I like to golf a lot, and then kind of just like to play video games a little bit, watch TV, watch basketball, stuff like that.
Any certain video game that you like to play?
Not really, just like 2K Madden.
2K Madden?
That type of thing,
Do you play college football?
I do a little bit, yeah.
Do a little bit?
Especially last year when it came out, yeah.
Especially last year?
When it came back out, so.
Now, are you a PlayStation console, an Xbox console?
PlayStation.
PlayStation?
Yeah.
PS5?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Those graphics are insane.
It's crazy.
Did you see they're pushing back the PS6 now?
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to now come out like 2028, something like that.
Man. Wow.
Like that's when it was supposed to come out.
Yeah.
Now it's like they're pushing it back even further.
That's kind of good because these things should be built.
They
should be built
longer,
to last longer. Yeah.
The one thing that I would love is make a PlayStation that's so reverse compatible that it can go back all the way to the original PlayStation game.
Be able to play games
like
that. Yeah.
You would sell to that thing like crazy.
Yeah, nah.
Like that would be perfect.
Sweet. Yeah, literally play any game you want.
Xbox the same way. If they would go, take it back from Gen 1 all the way through, you'd have a lot of people playing those games.
Yeah.
What's an old game that you wish you could play on your PlayStation?
That's tough. It would have been the old college footballs, but now they brought
Not even the college basketballs?
Maybe the college basketball. Those are good, but those are like, they stopped making those like 2010, so those games are kind of.
Well, I think they were talking about bringing them back.
They said they might next couple years.
So
but I'd probably have to. I really like like Left 4 Dead, like a zombie game.
Yeah.
Left 4 Dead 2. Used to play that a lot with my brother.
Nice.
That was a fun game. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, it's always kind of crazy, like the old games that we got to play, and then you look at the old games that are new games that the kids are playing now, and you're like, man, I feel old now.
Yeah, nah. I even feel that way too, and it's just crazy. Like
it's like the old Mario Kart, the OG Mario Kart. It's like now old that everyone's like, oh, we don't play that.
Yeah,
it's like, what?
Crazy.
It's the OG. Like you play the OG Mario Kart.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's wild.
It's crazy. Did you played Mario Kart?
Oh yeah, on the Wii for sure.
Yeah. Did you play the first Mario Party too?
Maybe. I think I had it on my like DS.
On your DS?
Yeah.
Do you have a DS or DSi or 3DS?
I had a
Or a DS Lite?
I had like a DS2 or something like that. Maybe a 3. I think it was a 3DS. Yeah.
3DS?
Because I had 2. I remember I used to play that a lot.
I got the DSi.
Oh yeah.
It was the one that I had.
Yeah, I think I might have had the DSi actually. I don't know.
I remember when you could like go get a handheld device for like $100, $200 with those DSs. And then now to get a handheld device, you're spending like $300, $400 on like the Nintendo Switch or like. I love the reverse ingenuity of like saying like, now we can play it on the TV as well
Uh-huh.
too. But it's like,
Yeah.
man, make those cheap ones
yeah,
again.
no, literally.
They're
Yeah.
just like, yeah. So, travel wise,
Mm-hmm.
what is the stuff that you normally do? Do you play, handheld video games? Do you read? Do you take a nap?
I usually just listen to music, try to fall asleep. But so maybe on the way back, I'll watch a movie or something like that. But the way there, I usually
Yeah.
just put my AirPods in and try to.
Is there
fall
ever
asleep.
any particular movie that's like, I gotta watch this each and every time, or you just watch any?
I'll mix it
anything?
up usually. I'll be watching. Lately, I watched like some of the Marvel movies, kind of
Okay.
been rewatching those a little bit because those are always easy. But really, just anything. So
Anything just.
just usually have to download it driving in Wyoming, no
Yeah,
service
you
and
do.
stuff. So
It's like I'm gonna download this
Yeah.
because I'm not
Uh-huh.
gonna get to have.
Mhm.
Yeah, the
for
service is
sure.
horrible.
yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's get a little bit more basketball. You guys have Laramie County Community College coming up this weekend. Obviously, this is a team that is very tough. It's
yeah.
always a team that when you go in, they're not gonna just slack off. I mean, just because you come into town. What do you guys need to do to take the crowd out of it and to try to come away with a win and get back on track?
We just need to, I think, point of emphasis for us, just starting off the game on go, really on the defensive side of things, because when you're traveling, you don't know if your shots are going to be falling, but old saying like defense travels. So been going over some of their stuff in practice today and just really need to bring our own energy off the bench and everything, just focus on us really, just know that if we play our game, we're going to find a way to win.
What have you seen from the coaching staff so far?
Gave a scout today on, because they got some good players and stuff that they can score for sure, and just went over some of their motion offense, so just that type of thing.
Absolutely. Well, Joe, the last thing I got for you is what are your 3 goals for the team to get the job done against Laramie this week?
LCC, I would say starting off the game, high energy, like not digging ourselves in a hole like that. Then I'd say containing their leading scorer. He's averaging like 25, number 0. He's a good player. And then lastly, I would say just defense as a whole, just can't give up. Yeah, actually, I'll say just get out, run in transition, like rebound and run in transition. Let's go. Leads to a lot of easy buckets.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate your time. Thank you so
For
much
sure.
for joining us here on
Yeah,
Coach's
thank you.
Corner. Awesome.
Awesome.
We'll be right back here with more with Coach's Corner coming up after this. And welcome back here with Coach's Corner. Chase the Horseman Horsley here alongside with assistant coach Brendan Howard. And Coach, I mean, we've now heard from Joe and we've heard from Ollie. Ollie, coming out of West Africa, he talks about how, things are different out there. I mean, obviously, they don't have an indoor court. They're playing outdoor all the time. But has there been any of those changes that you've kind of seen so far through his play here that maybe, you've kind of learned about that was something that he played over there type of way? Maybe a different type of player of how he is going?
I mean, he works really, really hard. That's the main thing. And I think that comes from coming from over there. And I know he's gone to Anthem Prep here in Utah the last 2 years in high school before he came here. But no, his work ethic's pretty good, and that's the main thing we noticed from him coming over there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Joe, I mean, he obviously coming out from Central, but I mean, he is kind of developed into one of those players that kind of feels like a little bit more of like he's on the bench role type now, but feels like maybe next year or something he could jump up to kind of that star player.
Yeah, again, like I said, Joe, he's kind of redshirted last year in high school. I mean, kind of the same thing in Montana, Wyoming. If you're anything above 6 foot, you're kind of put at a post, at least for high school basketball purposes. But when you go play AAU, it changes. So I think he's done a good job of kind of transitioning from that and learning from that. He's getting better at developing his game. So, I mean, Joe's on a good trajectory. He's done everything, like I said, everything we've asked, and he keeps working on his game. The sky's going to be the limit for him.
All right, Laramie County Community College this weekend, or really this week. And then you guys have another road game the next week, but you guys are off for the weekend. I mean, what are the big things that you guys want to really focus on?
Obviously, we want to get a win first and foremost, and then, you know, not very often you get almost a whole week to prepare for one conference opponent. So, you know, get ready and do that after, and then just throughout the week, get our guys right, get healthy, make sure they get in the recovery room, and hopefully no parents yell at us during the basketball tournament this weekend that we got to work.
Yeah, that basketball tournament's going to be fun working
Oh,
at,
we're
huh?
terrified. No, we're
You're
kidding.
terrified?
No, we're good. We're good. We'll be good to go.
Oh, you're going to run the scoreboard and all
Yeah,
that
we got
stuff?
scoreboards, concessions, and tickets at Campbell County. So we'll see how it goes.
You know, I'll switch you. You go call some high school games, and I'll go run the scoreboard.
Hey, man, I might have to.
He said, "Oh, that's actually a good idea."
Oh, exactly. But it won't be bad. It'll be good.
Yeah,
It'll
no.
be good for those guys to get out in the community too.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, does like the whole team and everything participate?
It's a whole athletes, soccer, men's basketball, women's soccer, volleyball. They all help out at all the elementaries in here and both high schools.
That's awesome.
Pretty big tournament. So
Very big tournament, so that's super cool. Well, Coach, before we kind of get you out of here, I know we're getting out of super quick in this one, but
no worries.
But when we look at your goals, we have the goals for Laramie, but the goals for the season, what would you say have been accomplished so far? Maybe some that are still in the works on.
You know, I think you can say it's accomplished as well as getting work on. It's just getting better every day, learning, getting better every day. And I know it's very simple, but we want to win the North. And to do that, you got to keep stacking days and just build on your mistakes and build on your successes. Never get too high and too low. And I think intensity in practice, which was a thing earlier on that we emphasized, has gotten a lot better too.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, we appreciate your time here on Coach's Corner.
No, thank you for having me.
Awesome. More to come later on this year with Coach's Corner. Once again, Laramie County Community College coming up this week, and then back on the road once again next weekend, and we'll have that Coach's Corner once again next week as well. Once again, you can tune in to every Coach's Corner here on our Pronghorn Athletics YouTube, and you can also check out every home game on the Pronghorn Athletics YouTube as well. For Chase the Horseman Horsley, from assistant coach Brendan Howard, we will see you guys next time.